Hey guys, Crew Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
Aaron!
It's time for a death battle.
It is time for a death battle. This time it is Chuck Norris versus...
Segata Sanshiro?
You know who that is?
No.
You suck. I don't know who it is either.
I didn't even say the name right.
I wonder when this came out. Was this like during the height of the Chuck Norris jokes?
Maybe. Did you ever see the video of like Chuck Norris reading his top 10 favorite Chuck Norris
that was
jokes?
Funny. I mean, I used to watch Walker, Texas Ranger all the time.
My parents loved it, so I used to watch it too.
Yeah. Remember when Conan had that Walker, Texas Ranger lever?
What?
Conan O'Brien on his show, his old show on NBC, he had this like yellow lever, and every once in a while, he'd like if a joke didn't land, he'd be like, he'd hit the lever, and it'd go to a clip of Chuck Norris like beating the shit out of somebody. It was pretty funny. Anyway, so the height of the Chuck Norris joke is probably over, but we haven't watched his death battle yet, so we're probably gonna relive some of those moments.
Yeah.
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 And we'll also learn who this person is.
I think he'll have a fist under his beard.
That would make sense.
Like they're going through like all the stats of him.
That would make
like,
sense.
He has
yeah.
3 fists.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't withhold my judgment until the middle.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's do it.
Let's go start button.
All tales of
Roundhouse kick.
superhuman feats have existed for as long as man has been telling stories. And today we pit the greatest of these legends in a
What the?
clash of East meets
What?
Chuck Norris. No real introduction needed.
and Segata Sanshiro, defender of the Sega Saturn, of all things.
The
Wait,
Sega
what?
He's
Saturn.
whiz and I'm boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
What?
weapons, armor, and skills to find out.
Oh, that was the
who
Chuck
wins
Norris
a
WoW
death
thing. Yeah,
battle.
because Chuck Norris played WoW.
In ancient China, there was a legend that one day a child would be born from a dragon and vanquish evil from the land. That man is not Chuck Norris, because Chuck Norris killed that man.
Carlos Ray Norris, yes, that's his real name, was born to a humble Oklahoma
Carlos.
family in 1940. A loner, mediocre student, and all-around physically unintimidating pacifist, his childhood was pitiful.
That is, until he answered the call of his country, joined the United
You
States
trained Bob
military,
Barker?
and began training in martial arts.
That's why
From the
he beat
day
fucking
threw his
Billy
first
Madison.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
His
No,
life was
Billy
changed
Madison.
Happy-
forever.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Turns out Chuck is unnaturally gifted in the ways of violence. After his military career, he wandered America for 10 years battling in martial arts
my
competitions. He racked up
Anything?
183 victories,
block.
This thing
held
that
the
Shane always
professional
complained
middleweight karate championship title for 6 years, and became the first Westerner in the history of Taekwondo to earn the 8th degree black belt.
But he didn't stop there. Chuck achieved black belt status in 5 additional disciplines: Tang Sudo, Karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, and even one he created.
Oh, he did jujitsu?
Chuck Kwando.
What?
Close, it's actually Chon Kuk Do, or Universal Way, where Chuck harnesses the powers of the universe to achieve superhuman feats.
With one hand, I can crush coal into a diamond.
So impressed at himself,
What?
he hired a team of filmmakers to document his life of newfound powers. Some of these real-life accounts include the Delta Force, Walker, Texas Ranger,
Yeah.
and Chuck Norris Karate Commandos, just to name a few.
According to these archives, Chuck can kick a man so hard that he does 6 backflips, fire more bullets from a machine gun than it can actually hold without reloading, and even transform into fucking animals.
What was that movie? I don't know that
Why
movie.
doesn't he do that more often?
I don't know.
Because the most dangerous animal in the world is Chuck
He just
Norris.
grabbed a chainsaw.
Chuck has taken his already unprecedented abilities even further through over 35 years of intense training on his secret weapon, the Total Gym.
He even had to create his own pants with a secret gusset to keep them from exploding off his body due to his sheer kicking power. He calls them Chuck Norris Action Jeans.
Naturally,
get some
powers
of
like
those.
these have spawned hundreds, no,
And there's a
thousands of
cartoon
myths
for Chuck
describing
Norris.
what Chuck Norris is capable of, making it very difficult to separate fact from
Shit.
fiction.
Yeah.
That is, until Chuck released a book officially chronicling
official.
101 of his favorite feats.
Fact number 67. When Chuck Norris does push-ups, he pushes the earth down.
Fact number 95. Chuck Norris is so fast he can run around the world and punch himself in the back of the head.
Chuck
Fact
Norris can
number
unscramble
80.
an egg.
According to Einstein's theory of relativity, Chuck Norris can roundhouse kick you yesterday.
Fact number 71. Scientists have estimated that the energy given off by the Big Bang was roughly equivalent to 1 CNRK. 1 Chuck Norris roundhouse kick.
And those
Background
are
gamma
just a
radiation.
few of the ones that we
Chuck
know
Norris
are
promised
true.
never to go skydiving
In
again.
addition,
One Grand
legend
Canyon
has
is
it
enough.
that beneath his magnificent beard lies a third fist.
Chuck is as tough as
Whoa,
they come.
he was on
Rather
WWE?
tougher. Once,
WWF.
after being beaten unconscious and buried underground inside a truck, he revived himself with a beer shower and miraculously drove the truck out of the earth.
He's proficient with many different vehicles, speedboats, helicopters, a motorcycle that shoots rockets, and weaponized dolphins.
What?
Whom he can communicate with.
I'll take care of Angelfish. And you guys make sure no one gets out of here.
He also has a keen sense of awareness and is ready for anything, even a giant alligator parachuting in through a window.
He also put together a team of heroes and saved the
Who's that
world
guy?
on multiple occasions.
It's Green
This
Ranger.
guy really is all that is man.
But don't mistake unrelenting masculinity for perfection. Despite his impressive martial arts record, he's still suffered a total of 10 losses.
And that's not to mention his massive amount of chest hair.
Oh, I've
Although
seen this
infinite and a source of power, it makes him easily grabbable, and even once aided in his own, death at the hands of Bruce Lee.
Luckily for Chuck, death itself fears him, so he just kind of kept going.
In all our years of research, we've never found an opponent worthy enough to take on the roundhouse kicking, beard punching Texas Ranger. Until now.
I heard another rumor that you were bitten by a king cobra.
Yeah, I was. But after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died.
Which one is that, too?
That's
Or-
isn't that
It's not
the,
the
is it,
first one.
it's the second one.
Yeah.
It's the second one.
Japanese folklore hosts a plethora of horrifying tales. Raiden, the god of thunder, devours the stomachs of children.
Raiden.
Kappas, monsters that dwell in rivers, drown their victims and rip their souls
Bad
out their
guy Ninja
ears.
Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, yeah.
And then there's the legend of the Karate Master, who will beat you within an inch of your life if you aren't playing a Sega Saturn. His name is Segata Sanshiro.
I don't know what this is.
Okay, we were entirely wrong.
Did you have a Sega Saturn?
No.
I didn't have one.
Women,
Segata Sanshiro.
children. Nobody is safe from Segata's wrath.
In 1997, Sega's latest console, the Sega Saturn, was failing. Nintendo was dominating the market, and things seemed bleak for this once great video game titan.
That is, until a mysterious stranger appeared with a plan so crazy, it just might work. He'd travel the land and beat the shit out of anyone not playing a Saturn.
And it did work. Sales skyrocketed alongside the hospitalization of Japanese youth. But not much is known about this mysterious savior.
We do know that when he appeared, he had a giant Sega Saturn strapped to his back, which he uses to train his physical and gaming prowess at the same time.
And he appears to be dating Sakura from Sakura Wars. Yes, he is somehow dating a video game character.
Well, I'm not surprised because this guy has done some pretty amazing things. He's kicked the baseball for a home run, raced over 60 miles per hour on ice, barefoot, and won the World Cup by throwing a player into the ball to score the winning goal.
He is a master of disguise and breaking and entering. He can duplicate and resize himself an unlimited number of times, and once took down an entire club filled with people in only 3 moves.
But his favorite and most powerful technique is his earth-shattering judo throw, which can make his victims explode upon impact
Shit.
twice.
In just a few
Twice.
short years, Segata has successfully terrorized his entire homeland into loving Sega's floundering console. Sales even surpassed those of the Nintendo 64.
So naturally, the Big N got jealous and launched a huge-ass missile at Sega's headquarters. Oh, corporate squabbles.
But Segata, who apparently resides on the roof of the Sega HQ, demonstrated to the world his most impressive feat of all.
He just straight up leapt off the building onto the missile and stopped it against a glass window. Then flipped it around and rode it into space.
A missile of that size would travel around 3,600
Oh my gosh.
miles per hour, something that no window pane in existence could possibly withstand. Just to stop it without cracking the glass, Segata would have had to make the missile weigh less than it should upon contact with him. The only possible explanation is that Segata is simply exempt from the laws of physics and theoretically capable of almost
Just to
anything,
kick the
such as surviving the vacuum of space.
Well, until the missile blew up and he died.
瀬形三四郎は君たちの心に
Okay, so
Or did he?
The departing words from the Japanese commercial announcer claims that Segata will always live on in our hearts.
Oh.
But also, he lived on in, the regular way.
Well,
He stopped
most
that
are
goal.
blinded by the tears of sadness in their eyes. If you look closely, you'll see what appears to be a shooting star. Or Segata re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. But don't just take my word for it.
Oh, that's funny.
1 year after his supposed death, a strangely similar-looking man appeared in the game Rent-A-Hero number 1. He mentored the main character in the ways of martial arts, while claiming to have once been a great hero himself.
Then, in 2012, as Sonic and friends competed in the Race of Ages, a man bearing a giant Sega Saturn on his back was seen steering a missile away from the track.
But the most irrefutable evidence of all came in 2013, when Segata Sanshiro himself crashed a Sega Sound Unit concert and performed his own theme song live on stage. All video footage was destroyed, but we were able to recover a few surprisingly high-quality pictures.
A few high
And as of the February 2015 issue of Archie's Sonic the Hedgehog comic, a familiar-looking judo master fought the Blue Blur in a tournament on Mobius, which is our own Earth 3,000 years in the future. There's only one logical conclusion. Segata's not only alive, he's immortal.
Death may not be able to
But he
conquer
lost to Sonic.
Segata, but
True.
he in turn has difficulties against the death of others, specifically club zombies.
And ultimately, while he successfully revived the Saturn, his skills were not enough to keep Sega on top forever.
Perhaps the reason he remains shadowed in anonymity is that he is biding his time, waiting for the right moment to step into the light and rescue Sega yet again.
God knows they need him now more than ever.
Regardless, it's safe to say that all should
This is an
heed
older one,
Segata's parting
right?
words. Or else.
You must play.
Okay.
Dang. Okay.
I don't know.
So this isn't what I expected it to be at all.
No, that was really funny to learn, though. It's so ridiculous. We can't take this seriously. We have to. It's a slap
It's a
bet.
slap bet at stake. He's got. I don't know. There's a guy who can survive a missile in space.
Yeah, but he's died.
So is Chuck.
Has he died?
Yeah, they said that. Bruce Lee killed him.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee fought him in a movie.
Sonic beat him, and they also had a thing where it said that he was beaten by undead
Got him, but
zombies.
it didn't kill him.
Yeah. Shooting star. Huh. I don't know. Who are you going for? I've won the last couple ones, so I'm undecided. So you pick one, I'll pick the other.
I think I want to go with Chuck.
You're gonna go Chuck. I'm gonna go with the Sega guy.
The first thing I can think of is Sidekicks. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
I think it was called. It was Sidekick or Sidekicks, and it was
Yeah.
about a boy who like just had this overactive imagination. He had like his life was kind of like bad, and he kept on imagining like that his girlfriend,
Yeah.
not his girlfriend, but who he wanted to be his girlfriend, in like these dangerous situations, and him and his friend Chuck Norris would go in and like save her from like these bad guys and stuff.
Okay.
And it all ultimately led up to a karate tournament that his like I think it was his grandfather or
Yeah.
an owner of a restaurant or something that helped train him. And when he got there, he had to go into a match, and it was a 2v2, and he had no one to go with him. And Chuck Norris was there.
Yeah.
And they asked him to do it, and he had to fight with Chuck Norris on his team and stuff. So like it was neat. It was
Yeah.
it was a fun.
I want
movie.
to see that one that's him turning to animals.
Yeah, I had
He's
no
a Native
idea.
American
It was-
for some
yeah, it looked
reason?
like yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
He was Native American in Texas Ranger too,
Little
wasn't
bit.
he?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go with Chuck Norris.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Sega guy.
The Sega guy.
Yeah. So don't let me down. All right. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be the.
We'll return to Delta Force right after these messages.
He's watching Delta Force. He has a Sega. I still want to see him punch with his beard.
Me too. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
You come back in here. I'll get you so many rights, you're gonna beg for them.
Whoa. Oh,
There you go,
yeah! Oh,
He's going around the world.
Yeah, because he runs so fast and hit himself in the back of the head, remember?
Nope. Nope. Shooter throw. He exploded
Oh, no.
twice. He exploded
There
again.
it is. Does it mean he's dead? Is he...
I don't know. It doesn't work on the undead.
Oh! Whoa, what the...
He duplicated himself. Where's the giant one?
Oh, Chuck, no. Shit.
Yep.
He's like a pinball.
It's gonna be the inverse ninja law soon, right?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, there's the big one. Oh my god.
What? What?
Why is he on the moon?
He-
Are they fighting in space now?
I'm
or-
not sure what they're doing. Oh, is he punching it back
just punched
together?
half of the Earth
He's
back.
punching it back together. What the? Oh no, he's gonna throw that at the... Oh my gosh.
This is so silly. I better not get slapped over this thing.
I don't want to get slapped over this thing. Oh, Chuck! Chuck! No!
Mars,
No!
moon.
Oh,
Sun?
no!
He can turn the sun on and off because of global warming, right?
I don't know.
And he survived. Oh, they just destroyed the sun.
Wait, what? They're all gonna die.
Not them. Wait, is there a black hole? Yeah, there has to be a black hole after the sun's destroyed. So silly.
But...
Pokemon?
Oh, it's all their other death
It's all
battles.
the death battles. They're a consolation now.
Wait, so what happened?
It's a draw?
Holy shit, that was awesome! But who won?
I don't know. I think they're still going. Our instruments just can't pick them up anymore.
Oh my
I
god.
believe they might have ripped a hole in space-time, so they've either traveled to another dimension or completely destroyed their plane of existence. Or both.
Well, God have mercy on wherever they ended up. I guess this one just kinda spaced out.
Okay.
Alright, well, we didn't have to worry about that, I guess.
It's so ridiculous.
As our slap bet rules are, it's not about winning, it's about losing, and neither of us lost.
They're still fighting, apparently.
Yeah, so no slaps.
You know, it'd be funny if here in the future, like, they do some more stuff,
Like their last
and like
one.
they show back up, like in another death
That
battle.
would be funny.
And like there's
Like they do a thing where they're like, this is the last one, and it's like 10 versus 10 characters or something like that. Goku, Superman, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And they get to the end, and then it's just they show up.
and they show up and they just kill everybody else,
Yeah.
and they just we win.
That would be funny. Oh my
All right,
gosh.
dude.
Okay.
I did not expect when we first started this. I was like, all right, so like, I didn't know who that guy was to begin with.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe
figure he
this
had
is
to
gonna
be somebody,
like,
like,
yeah, like a really good martial artist and a really good
yeah.
martial artist. Okay, but no, he's just from a Sega commercial.
That's really funny. I just don't know what's true and what's not. Like, did he really help the Sega?
I mean,
or
from the
something?
way it sounded, like it helped to actually boost
Yeah.
Sega sales a lot.
Okay.
So
That was really funny. Okay. I never had any of it. I had the Genesis. No, I didn't have a Genesis. I've always had Nintendo stuff, so.
I played on a Sega Genesis.
I've played on it before, but I never
and
had
I
it.
never had a Sega Dreamcast, but it was a really good.
People like
machine.
Dreamcast, yeah.
Sadly, it
Okay.
just didn't catch on.
Well, he went to space, and they don't know if he came back or not. He has like an ending like Cloverfield ending or something like that with the thing in the background. Like, what's that?
What's that?
That's funny. I gotta say, I might enjoy the story of the Japanese dude more. Like,
Yeah.
I think I liked at least his explanation more.
But I like the idea that they were like talking about Chuck Norris and he hired a film crew to follow his life events.
Yeah.
And they were documented in Delta Force, Texas Ranger.
He caught that chainsaw. It's so stupid. Like, you'd have to stop the chain. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I think that's it, right?
I think that's all.
Okay, no slaps. Sorry, guys. You have to tune in next time. Make sure you're putting down in the description what death battle you'd like us to do next. We're starting to run out of these a little bit.
I think we're getting through a good bit of them.
We're
now,
getting through a lot of the good ones, and at least the ones whose characters I recognize.
Yeah.
So, let us know. We can't do like the Yang Tifa one
I'm
yet.
excited for that one because
We have to wait until we're more into Ruby.
I like Tifa and I've been growing to like Yang
Yeah.
a lot too. But when you get, we've been told there's spoilers. We need to get through more of Ruby before we do.
How many
that.
reasons are there that you like Yang?
There's at least 2.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So make sure you guys are doing that. Down in the descriptions on the links to our
Social media
blondwave.net has.
things.
Yeah. Make sure you like and
subscribe.
And we'll see you guys next time. Aaron!
I'm
No,
Aaron!
I'm Eric!
No, I'm Aaron!
Hit the
Button!